Afternoon baseball here on the show. Ought to be a good one here between the Pittsburgh Pirates and the Baltimore Orioles. The Buccos have won 5 games in a row. They'll look for number 6 right after this. Number 39 is on the mound for game 2. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
It's not an easy thing to do to pitch as a rookie, but one of the things you have to do is use the positives. The opposing team has never faced you. You can't be afraid to throw the ball into the strike zone. Establish your pitches and try to work quickly.
Stepping in, Jose Reyes. He will lead this one off today.
The shortstop. Jose Reyes.
First pitch coming. Here it is. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1. Well, guys, these Orioles entering play today. They come in not exactly setting the world on fire as they've dropped 5 of their last 8 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, what I need to see out of this offense today is some early production. Somebody's got to get on base and put the defense on their heels. They've been struggling recently. They're not swinging the bats well. They got shut out yesterday, and this offense needs to adjust itself.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. There's a drive high in the air and deep to left center field. Gone to lead off the inning. So it's a solo home run here leading off the ball game. First home run of the campaign for him, and the Pirates are staked to a 1-0 lead.
Right out of the gates right there. He's not wasting any time. First batter of the game, not normally known for his pop, but he got every last stitch of that one.
Batting second, the center fielder.
So the next hitter to dig in will be Andrew McCutchen, as he'll take a breaking ball too low, and it's 1-0. He's got that average pushing up near 360 now. 5 homers and 8 runs batted in. Now the pitch. This is on the ground over to first, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. A chance here to check out the starting lineup for the visiting Pirates. Dan, who do we keep an eye on?
Well, Matt, we all know it. The man to watch, Giancarlo Stanton. He's in that rarefied air. Over 50 home runs last year. That's just crazy power. He can take the ball the other way. He can pull home runs. The ballparks can't contain him. When you're hitting 50 dingers, you're doing something very special.
And digging into the batter's box next will be Giancarlo Stanton. 1 ball, no strikes the count. The 1-0. Grounder down the line at third, but a foul ball. 1-1. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. Now here it comes.
Hey, you guys know me. Hitting's a process of elimination, and I'm eliminating the changeup this next pitch. I'm on everything else.
Inside and a hair low. It's 2 balls and 2 strikes.
I don't blame the pitcher one bit for trying to get the chase right there. He's been fouling everything off He's still got the entire arsenal open to him, so we'll see what pitch he comes with next.
Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
This inning didn't get started the way he'd hoped with that home run, but I've got to give him credit for flushing it and coming back here to get strikeouts on the last 2 guys. He's acting like it didn't even happen before.
Stepping in now, number 23. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. 281 the average entering play. 6 home runs, 13 RBIs. Now the 1-0. Hit hard to short. Oh, and he has some trouble with it. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely.
Man, errors are never welcome, but to make one with 2 outs in the first is especially painful. Now your pitcher has to make extra throws, and that could make the difference in how long he lasts in this game.
So now Carlos Santana, he's assuming the role of DH in this interleague matchup.
Yeah, Matt, that's one of the funny things about National League teams playing in AL ballparks. All of a sudden the lineup kind of changes dramatically. But the cool thing is it gets more guys a chance to get some at-bats or time in the field.
Here comes the first pitch. Ooh, started him with the change, and it's 0-1. Now time to list the umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Jerry Hillsdale.
Dero, Jerry Hillsdale might be one of the more solid everyday umpires in the league right now.
Yeah, I think he's one of the best in the business, Dan. High praise all around. You go into both meetings with the managers, and what do? They rave about Jerry Hillsdale.
This is in the air out to right field. Holmes is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. 1 in the inning for the Pirates on the home run. And as the Pittsburgh TV guys like to say, clear the deck. Cannonball coming. On to the bottom of the first. It's now 1-0 Pittsburgh. Irvin Santana, a right-handed native of the Dominican Republic, will be the starter. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
This will be interesting. This guy won the NL Cy Young Award last year. He's a solid pitcher, Matt. And one of the things he does, he throws the ball into the strike zone, and he's not afraid of contact. Solid pitcher.
So digging in now, number 3. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
For the Orioles, the shortstop, number 3.
Now here it comes. And guys, as we take a look at the Pirates coming into this afternoon, they come in riding a 5-game winning streak, and they've really got things clicking.
Yeah, Matty, this team's coming together right now. They're playing dangerous baseball. You can tell the look in their eye. They feel good about where they're at. They've won a few games in a row, and they look to continue that trend today.
And that's inside off the plate with the fastball. It's 1-1. Turned on, but that's ripped foul down the third baseline. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him.
That's a pretty unique pitch sequence, guys. Usually pitching is all about mixing pitches and location, but he threw that all out the window to get that strikeout. He offered the same pitch 3 times in a row, so I guess he sort of used that reverse psychology to outthink his opponent.
To the plate now, Joe Mauer. Popped him up. Gutu over to his right, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
Batting first, the first baseman.
Now a moment here in Baltimore for the Orioles starting lineup. Anybody catch your eye, Dan?
Yeah, Matt, I cannot wait to get a look at Josh Donaldson, the bringer of rain. He's been the fire starter for this team. Last 10 games, how about an on-base percentage of over 400? As he goes, so goes the team. He's playing great ball and making things happen.
First baseman Eric Hosmer is in as he'll take a look at ball 1. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest.
And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike. Now the 1-1 pitch.
That's ball 2. The count is 2-1.
And Hosmer gets around on one, but this is hooking foul into the seats in right. Here now the 2-2. Doesn't get the zone. Count full now. Now the 3-2 pitch. And a good job there to lay off. It's ball 4 as he becomes their first base runner of the ball game now with 2 away.
I know one thing. He earned that free pass right there. He was tempted with some really good pitches, but he stayed disciplined and drew the walk.
In now, Adam Jones. He's seen that average climb during his 7-game hitting streak. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Hit down the third baseline, but a foul ball here, 0-1. Santana comes set and delivers. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. From the belt, the pitch. Checked his swing there. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. Ball 1. Hosmer is off of first with 2 away. Ripped down the line, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Santana will go over to first here, and the runner back. He'll try it again from first. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. Orioles leave 1. It remains 1-0. Here's Chris Davis now.
Leading off the pitch, the first baseman, Chris Davis.
First offering on its way. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Left fielder is on the move. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning.
Batting seven.
Okay, here's how the Birds line up today on defense. I want to focus on the bringer of rain, Josh Donaldson, playing third base, not only from the offensive side as he evolutionizing the game with his new swing path, he'll also dive into the stands defensively to save a run for his pitcher.
At the plate, Logan Morrison. As he takes a called strike at the knees, it's 0-1. And he's looking to get it going, off to a bit of a slow start this year. The windup and the 0-1. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. And he missed with it. It's 1-2. And he lays off it to even the count 2-2.
He went with the off speed there once he got him to 0-2, but now that they both missed, I think we'll see more of a challenge pitch here. You don't have to give in, but you can't be too cute either.
The 2-2. Swing and a looper to left. Therefore, it is Donaldson, and there are 2 away now.
Batting it, the second baseman, Neil Walker.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring in the Pittsburgh area native, the left-handed bat of Neil Walker. First pitch of the at-bat. Heading out toward shallow right. Holmes is there, and he'll put it away to retire the side. Down in order go the Pirates, and after an inning and a half, it's 1-0. So striding in, number 35. First at bat for him in this one. He was 1 for 4 with a double in the ball game last night. And the pitch. Swing and a line drive. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Ambush tactics right there, but he didn't try and do too much. He stayed in there and just drove it back up the middle.
Josh Donaldson digging in now. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike.
Hey, there aren't too many power hitters in the game that would let that pitch go by.
Line to the right side, and that's in there, base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Last pitch was a fastball, tries to double up with the same piece of cheese, and it gets turned around. Nice piece of hitting.
Standing in, Dustin Acker, and he's hoping to get things going at the plate. It's been a bit of a struggle for him in recent games. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Line toward right center, and that's going to get down out there. And the runner from second is in to score. It's 1-1.
Hey, Dero, they're making this guy pay. That's 3 straight singles and a run driven in.
Yeah, nothing hit extremely hard. Killing them softly, station to station with those knocks.
Into the box, J.J. Holmes is coming off a 3-hit performance in the loss last night. First delivery to him on the way. Swing and a miss, and he's behind 0-1.
This is where, as a hitter, you need to slow your thinking. You know he's trying to get you a double play ball right here. You have to control the strike zone.
Here comes the 0-1. Looped out towards short. So this is pulled in by the shortstop.
Take a look at the Pittsburgh Pirates defensive lineup. And let's focus on Giancarlo Stanton right now. Looks like he's chiseled out of stone out there. The outfielder, I know he has light tower power, but he's also helpful on the defensive side and possesses a strong arm in the outfield.
Colton Wong will stand in, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. He'll enter play here at an even 250, 1 home run and 6 RBIs. Comes set with the 0-1.
Well, 1-1.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. McCutchen is under it. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
Now batting, number 3.
Striding in once again, number 3. 2's all over the place. 2 on, 2 out, and of course, here in inning number 2. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Off the outside that time as the breaking ball can't catch the zone. Breaks his bat as this one's popped up, and he'll avoid the fragments out there to make the catch that ends the inning. The sights and sounds of a day at the ballpark. Oh my goodness. More from the show. Saturday Baseball following this message and a word from our local stations. Up next for the Buccos, Taylor Gutu, and he'll start out their half of the third. Top of the order to follow.
Gutu.
Here comes the first pitch.
Ball, that's off the plate. Hey!
The 1-1. Count is 1-2 now. Now the pitch. Ball 2. Changeup laid off down around the shins.
You could pretty much book it that a fastball's coming. A challenge fastball right here. He cannot allow the 9-hole hitter to get on base with the top of the order looming.
3-2 pitch. Is swung on and missed. He got him. Didn't look to me like that was much of a protect swing with 2 strikes.
No, he was trying to go yard, 2 strikes or not. Kind of looks bad if you strike out like he did, though. I'm sure his manager would have liked for him to focus on getting on base.
Into the box, Jose Reyes. Now a swing, and he gets him to pop it up, but this will land untouched. A 1-1 count to the Pirates' leadoff hitter. Reyes is unlike many of today's hitters in the sense that he doesn't have a lot of swing and miss in his approach at the plate. More often than not, he gets contact, and I'm sure that makes him a frustrating hitter to face from a pitcher's standpoint.
You know, he takes his chances when he has count leveraged. Without question, 1-0, 2-0, you'll see this guy try and get nasty a little bit, but he stays within himself. He knows what his strengths are, and he tries to drive the ball right back where it came from.
Hit on the ground out to short. In time to first, and there are 2 away.
Now batting, the center fielder, Andrew McCutchen.
So stepping in, Andrew McCutchen, 0 for 1 here in the early going. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. timing just to tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right.
2 outs, nobody on, but a base runner here feels like it would really change the complexion of the inning.
Big spot right here. Middle of the order guy is coming up. Let's see if he can extend the inning.
And a fastball is hit on the ground towards short. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. 1-2-3 go the Pirates. After 2.5, it remains a 1-1 ball game. Digging in, Joe Mauer. His last at-bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory.
Yeah, Matt, he's got to make an adjustment right here. His swing definitely broke down, dropped his back shoulder, and thus the result was a terrible pop-up foul.
First offering on its way.
Oh, that's good.
Well out in front of the breaking ball there for a strike. Swing and a miss on a pitch outside. 1-2 now. And now a pitch on the way. Lofted in the air out toward right center. After it is McCutchen. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out.
The batter, the first baseman, Eric Hosmer.
Ready now, Eric Hosmer. He drew a base on balls his first time up. Pitch on the way. Hard hit ball to short. And this is going to find its way into left for a 1-out knock.
The center fielder, number 7, Adam Jones.
In now, Adam Jones, as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike one. And it's quickly 0-2. Lays off that time, and it's 1-2.
That was a nasty sweeping slider right there. If he was able to just catch the back door a little bit, he would have picked up that backwards K.
The 1-2 is looked at for ball number 2.
Hey, expect a challenge right here. Does not want to run the count full.
And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you see that ball as a hitter. You think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that good high hard fastball.
Standing in now, number 35. As with 2 away, he'll swing and miss at the first pitch. It's 0-1. A base hit in his first trip. Runners on the move for second. Hit out towards second. That's through for a base hit. He's now 2 for 2 in this one. And they won't even attempt to run on that arm in right. So despite the runner moving on the pitch, it will wind up first and second here.
He looked a little bit out in front right there, but he's able to pull that ground ball through the hole for a single.
Here's the third baseman, Josh Donaldson. And there's a swing and a miss at an off-speed pitch to start him out. 0-1. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
That's what you call a challenge fastball right there, boys. I don't know if he was necessarily trying to miss up in the zone like he did, but he got it.
Oh, hang on now. This ball is crushed into left field, and this one ain't coming back. This ball is gone. So a 3-run blast to straightaway left. Home run number 5 on the year as the Orioles move in front now 4-1.
Yeah, he is kicking himself right now. He worked his tail off to get out of that jam and was 1 strike away from getting there, and then boom, all that work goes to waste. From 0 damage to a 3-run homer in the blink of an eye.
Now batting, left fielder, Dustin.
Stepping in now, Dustin Acker, as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. The 1-0. Fouled off. Santana gets the sign, coming home with the 1-1 pitch. Grounded softly down the line toward first. 3 runs already home here. And he fouls this one off. The 1-2. Into center field, line drive, base hit. So a great job on a 1-2 pitch to keep the inning alive.
Boy, this has been a tough one for him so far, D-Roll. 7th hit of the game already. They're really making him work.
Yeah, 100%, Dan. As Dustin Pedroia says, it's a laser show out there.
Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. To the plate now, J.J. Holmes, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. Hit it hard but lined out in his first at bat. He's running in there. Now the throw is not going to get him as he swipes second.
Well, this pitcher's out there just trying to get hitters out, and he's having a hard time doing that. So as a base runner, that's a good time to try to steal some bases. He's probably not as focused on controlling the running game as he should be.
The 0-2 home. Slow roller down the third baseline. Two quick strikes, and now the 0-2. And he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit as this side is retired. But the Orioles push across 3 on the strength of a 3-run home run. We played 3 full. It's now 4-1 in favor of Baltimore. Back with Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian, and leading off the inning, the big right-handed slugger, Giancarlo Stanton. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1.
This guy's been throwing the ball great so far, but he's going to be tested here. 4, 5, and 6 coming up this part of the lineup.
That's by him for strike 1. Here it comes on 1-1. Hit hard down the line. Donaldson's there. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th.
The batter, number 23.
Digging in for his second at bat, number 23. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Here's the pitch. Now a ball lined toward the gap in left center. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Hey, D-Row, that's a one-out single right there. Hey, the pitcher hasn't pitched out of the stretch in a while. He's been pretty sharp so far in this one.
Yeah, and hopefully that runner right there can get his attention. A little bit more diverted on first base, and then he leaves a cookie over the middle of the plate.
Here's Carlos Santana now, as he'll take a look at the pitch too low. It's ball one. 1 run, 2 hits, and no errors so far for the Pirates. And here's a ball hit in the air, but no chance to run it down. It's a foul ball. The 1-1 pitch. Line hard, but foul. And a fastball blew it right by him, and there are 2 down.
In a double play situation, you kind of expect most pitches to be down in the zone, hoping for a ground ball. So that was an interesting pitch selection to go up in the zone. I think he caught him off guard a little bit.
Chris Davis at the plate now. And a first pitch swing. He hits a fly ball to left center.
And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. 1 left for Pittsburgh. They trail it 4-1. Welcome back to Baltimore as we send you down to check in with Heidi Watney.
Matt, I had a chance to discuss the state of the Orioles offense with their manager between innings. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. They've already put 4 runs on the board, and they've done so by running up their opponent's pitch count. So he said he thinks they're going to have a lot more opportunities to score because of that as the game goes on.
Thank you, Heidi. Ready to go in the bottom of the 4th. And that'll bring up Colton Wong.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. High in the air out to center field. McCutchen is under it. And that's the first out of the inning.
The batter, number 3.
Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, number 3. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. First offering on its way. And here's a fastball called for strike 1.
I guess the game plan from the offensive standpoint today coming into this one was they were going to work the counts. They've been super patient at the plate in the early goings of this game, and they've got the lead looking for more.
A ball and a strike. 4-1 our score as we play inning number 4. Down the third baseline, but a foul ball. 1-2 the count now. And a swing and a miss there on a late breaking slider as he set down on strikes for the 2nd time this afternoon.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
Into the box now, Joe Mauer. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. The 1-0 home. Hit back toward the mound. That's through, and he's got his first base hit. He's 1 for 3.
Yeah, man, I think his only hope is to try to get out of this 4th inning and maybe try to regroup for the 5th. But this is 8 hits he's given up already, so he might even have trouble doing that.
Eric Hosmer to the plate now as he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. Last time through was a base hit. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now.
4 runs, 8 hits, 1 error thus far for Baltimore.
Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. One left for the Orioles, but they lead it 4-1. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Well, Matt, I talked with Pittsburgh's manager during the inning break about the Pirates' offensive production to this point, and he said they just aren't putting enough competitive at-bats together right now. He told me he can't recall many times where they've been able to get to a full count today, and while that's not always a necessity for success, they've clearly had their struggles today, especially when it comes to making things difficult on the opposing pitching.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Digging in, Logan Morrison. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Morrison.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Hit sharply on the ground. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away.
Now batting, the second baseman, Neil Walker.
Here's Neil Walker. First pitch on its way.
Hey, this isn't exactly the way you'd like to draw it up. Not throwing a lot of first pitch strikes, but the bottom line is he's getting outs.
Swing and a miss as Walker's in a hole here. No balls and 2 strikes.
Hey, if he's going to get swings and misses at balls up and out of the zone, he's going to continue to go there.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And he'll just waste one there. 1-2.
If I'm in the box, you take a step out right here, take a deep breath after that high fastball. You got to be leery of him burying something in the dirt.
Smoked on the ground up the middle and into center field as he's aboard with a 1-out single.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dad. Sent it back right where it came from.
Into the box, Taylor Gutu, as he will take a look at strike 1 on a fastball right down the pipe. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Acker comes on now and puts it away for the 2nd out of the inning.
Now batting, the shortstop, Jose.
Now to the plate, Jose Reyes. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Here's a breaking ball, but it doesn't quite find the strike zone.
Hey, struggling to find the release point of that curveball. That wasn't a very good one. Somehow he's just got to find that feel because that's a pitch he's going to need going forward.
Now the 1-0 is taken, strike 1. 5th inning here in a 4-1 ball game. This one's blooped out toward right center field. Wong ranging into the outfield. He can't get there, so the inning will continue.
Boy, there's another opposite base hit right there, D-Row. He's turning April showers into May foulers right now.
There's no doubt about it. This guy has gotten off to a hot start, but it's his ability to use the whole field. That's what's made the difference. He's not just pull happy or trying to push everything the other way. He's taking what the pitcher's giving him.
Here's Andrew McCutchen now as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. The 1-0. It is a fastball, then off the plate for a ball.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be really aggressive. With two guys already on, pretty good shot he's going to get a challenge pitch right here.
Now the 2-0. Fly ball out toward left center field. Left fielder is on the move. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. Pirates strand a couple, and this is still a 4-1 ball game. Set now for the bottom of the fifth, and coming forward the veteran outfielder Adam Jones.
Adam Jones.
Here comes the first pitch. Try to bunt his way on base here, but this will roll foul. Ball one. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and it's 1-2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
You know he's probably cheating on that inside pitch after he got jammed earlier. If you're on the mound right now, you want to try to hit that outside corner, and there's a pretty good chance you'll get him to roll over something.
The 2-2. Grounded down the third baseline, but this is going to be a foul ball as that keeps things at 2-2. And now a pitch on the way. And it's fouled away. The 2-2. Grounded back up the middle. Gloved by Walker. And an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow.
And this is not an easy play when you have to range to your right. He really didn't have a chance to get his feet set, so this is all arm. Nicely done.
Digging in and looking for more, number 35. Couple of singles to his credit thus far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Pulls the string on that one. 1 strike. Fouled away. The windup and the 0-2 pitch.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2.
Anytime you get rookies just breaking into the big leagues, you have to expect a certain amount of this. There aren't any easy at-bats at this level, and you really have to learn how to slow the game down in your head because everything feels like it's so much faster up here.
At the plate, Josh Donaldson. As he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far. Santana gets the sign. Here's the 0-1. Strike swinging. Chased a high one there.
Hey, he's done an amazing job of settling down. 2 innings ago, I thought they were going to run him out of here. But now he's close to posting 2 shutout innings as a response.
And he struck him out. His 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. 3 up, 3 down for the Orioles as they hold on to a 4-1 lead. Giancarlo Stanton now. He'll get his side started in the inning, and Dan, so far they've been stifled offensively since the first inning.
Boy, they sure have, Matt. They came out of the gates and got hot right away, but whatever was going for them pretty much has disappeared. We'll see if they can wake it back up.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. And he'll look at a first pitch curveball that's in the dirt. It's ball one.
Right guy, right spot. This is one of the better hitters in their lineup. Just the guy they want to see coming up now to get this inning going.
Out of play off to the right. It's 1-1. Now the pitch.
Nope, that's a ball.
A little too tall that time. 3-1 now.
Hey, he's had great command all day. Want to see how aggressive he is in the zone with a 3-ball count.
Count
3-1 is a fastball, and he can't connect. 3-2.
Hey, this pitcher better be careful right here. My man at the plate is not trying to push something to the opposite field.
Now a swing and a miss, and Stanton is down on strikes for round number 1.
I always like watching pitchers that attack with their fastballs until there's a reason to start mixing it up. He hasn't needed many of the secondary pitches so far in this one, and there was another good fastball for a strikeout there.
Standing in now, number 23. As he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. A hit and 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Chased a low ball there, and he's quickly down in the count. 0-2.
I mean, you look in the dugout right now, you see steam coming out of the hitting coach's ears. Somebody has to stay back and find a way to get him knocked.
Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. 6th inning. 4-1 is our score. Oh, and he struck him out as well, so he's carving right through the heart of this lineup as there are 2 away now.
Certainly not showing any signs of intimidation with these middle of the order guys. That's back-to-back Ks, and the 3 and 4 guys are harmlessly back in the dugout.
In now, Carlos Santana. As he'll look at a breaking ball that misses for ball 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Santana in front with a 2-0 count.
Hey, you want to talk about being in the zone? This guy's been raking lately, and it all starts with his pitch selection. 2 great takes, and he's almost daring the pitcher just go ahead and challenge him.
3-0 now.
I wouldn't be surprised if he had the green light here. Matter of fact, I know he's got the green light here. He's looking for something set or cut, and he's looking to do damage.
And that one's taken outside for a ball. He walked him. So no 1-2-3 inning here. They've got themselves a 2-out base runner.
Well, they were obviously pitching around him there, and I don't blame them. With the bases empty and 2 outs and a hitter of this caliber at the plate, make somebody else beat you.
Digging in to try it again, Chris Davis. 0 for 2 on the afternoon so far. Here's the first pitch to him. Swinging a high chopper. He's got it. Off balance throw gets him. Nice play there as the side is retired. So no runs here, no hits, no errors, and a runner left. Bottom part of the order, 7, 8, and 9 due up in the home half. It's the Orioles 4 and the Pirates 1. At the plate, Dustin Acker. He singled his last time up.
Orioles, the left fielder, Dustin Acker.
First pitch coming. Here it is. The windup and the 0-1. That's strike two on a well-placed changeup around the knees.
You got to go into battle mode after falling down 0-2 and find a way to work yourself back to even.
Grounded to the right. Davis has it. Tossed to Santana at the bag, and it's in time for the out.
Now batting, right fielder, J.J. Holmes.
Ready once again, J.J. Holmes. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Here's the first pitch to him.
It's really hard to match up this poor performance when you dive into the numbers. This guy's thrown over 80% of his first pitches for strikes, but he's going to need to have to clean his stuff up a little bit better and get the ball down in the strike zone.
1-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
1 out, nobody on. And he pumps the fastball by him here. 1-2 now. And he punches out another one. Make it 9 for the ball game.
I'll tell you, he's showing no signs of tiring right now. Still looks razor sharp from what I can tell, so I think he might last a while longer if he can keep this up.
Here's the second baseman, Colton Wong. As he'll take a look at a strike on the outside corner, it's 0-1. No hits to this point. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike two.
Wow, that changeup is an absolute beaut. They call it the great equalizer for a reason.
Ball 1.
And he couldn't get him to chase the 0-2 fastball. It's 1-2. 2 out, nobody on. Still a ball and 2 strikes. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. Strike 3. 1, 2, 3 go the Orioles, but they lead it 4-1. New inning set to get underway, and that'll bring up the big left-handed bat of Logan Morrison.
Logan Morrison.
Nelson Hahn is up off the bench as he'll pinch hit here to start inning number 7.
Nelson Hahn.
In there for strike 1, 0-1.
We're moving right along into this one. This guy's continuing to pitch well, which is a little bit of a surprise because his first pitch strike ratio is still under 60%.
On its way is pitch number 75. Good job of holding up on the low ball there, and it's 1-2.
Well, this is an approach we've seen him use effectively lately. Set up the inside and then get him out with pitches away.
Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Here he comes again, 1-2. High in the air into shallow left center. Left fielder is on the move. He gets there and makes the play for the first out.
Now back, second baseman, Neil Walker.
One away here for the Bucks in their half of the 7th, and that'll bring in the Pittsburgh area native, the left-handed bat of Neil Walker. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Ball. Counts 1-0.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. In there, a base hit.
The catcher, number 17, Taylor Gucci.
At the plate now, Taylor Gucci, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Oh, got him to swing out of his shoes on that one. 0-2. In under the hands with a fastball. It's 1-2.
Stone cold take right there. That fastball very well could have sent him packing back to the bench.
The 1-2. Lifted in the air out to left. Acker is in his tracks now as he makes the catch for out number 2.
Now batting, shortstop, Jose Reyes.
Digging in now, Jose Reyes. He homered earlier and is 2 for 3 to this point. First offering on its way. Line toward the alley in left center. That's in for a base hit. He's now 3 for 4.
Hey, this guy's obviously seeing the ball right now. That's another hard hit single. 3 for 4 right there. He's looking super solid at the plate.
McCutcheon.
Standing in, Andrew McCutcheon. He's hitless coming into this at-bat, so the hit streak he's been riding is on the line here.
Yeah, he's up in the double digits with it. You know, he wants to keep it going as long as possible, but this very well could be the last chance to do that.
Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is.
0-1's the count.
We're in the 7th now. 4-1 our score to this point. On the ground to the right side. Fielded cleanly by Hosmer. Throw on to first is in time, and that snuffs out the Bucco rally as the inning is over. Pirates strand a couple. They trail it 4-1. Nelson Hahn remains in the game, batting 8th and manning left field.
Now playing left field, number 24.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go number 3. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ballgame. First pitch on its way.
Ball.
The 1-0. Fouled off. The 1-2.
Nope. Outside.
You can definitely tell with that foul off right there that he's picking up spin on this pitcher's off-speed stuff. Maybe expect a fastball on this next one.
Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
Keep in mind, people, the longer the at-bat, the higher the likelihood that this becomes his last inning.
Full count here. Here comes the pitch. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Hahn comes in a few steps as he hauls it in for the first out.
Up next for the Orioles, the designated hitter, Joe Mauer.
To the plate now is the designated hitter, Joe Mauer. First offering on its way. The windup and the 0-1. Swing and a miss. It's 0-2.
That front door slider is a devastating pitch. By the time you realize it's in the zone, it's too late, and you can't even put a good swing on it.
Bases are empty, one man out. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Hahn is going to get there as he backs up to put it away, and there are two gone now.
Now batter, first baseman, Eric Hosmer.
So striding forward now, Eric Hosmer, 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
It's really hard to work deep into games when you're having an outing like this guy is. You're going to strike out a lot of guys. Well, guess what? Your pitch count's going to go up too.
Awfully close with the slider there, but it's 1-1.
Well, he's thrown a lot of pitches in this one, but it's not like he's walking a bunch of guys. Only one free pass to this point, but they're still making him work really hard.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Now here's a comebacker back to the mound. And he'll flip it onto first, and with it, that ends the inning. So they go quietly here in this half inning. We'll look ahead to inning number 8 now. It's the Orioles 4 and the Pirates 1. So the next to the plate for Pittsburgh, Giancarlo Stanton. He leads off their half of the 8th, and they've been unable to get that starter out of the game to this point.
Yeah, he settled in early on the mound, partly due to the lead his guys gave him to take some of the pressure off. He's taken that and pitched very effectively in this one.
First delivery to him on the way. Now the fastball is swung on and missed.
They've done a real nice job keeping this guy into wraps in this one. No hits for him so far, and what stands out to me is they're going right after him. They're not pitching him like they're afraid he's going to do any damage.
Tries to change up on him there, but it's a ball. 2-1. Here's a big swing and a miss on the fastball. 2-2.
He got a swing and a miss on that last pitch, but that's not the location he wants to live in against a hitter of this quality.
Here now the 2-2 is looked at for ball 3.
One of the things you want to do with a starter, get that pitch count up. Here's another productive at bat as this count now gets to 3 balls and 2 strikes.
Trying to strike him out for the 3rd time. And a good take there will net him a base runner as it's ball 4 now to start the 8th inning.
Well, the reason power hitters generally draw more walks than other guys is exactly what we saw right there. Pitchers work around them and nibble the corners a lot more so they don't get burned. He made some good pitches, but he just couldn't get him to chase enough out of the zone.
Stepping into the box, number 23. And I think the question becomes, how much longer are they going to stick with this starter? Fatigue could very well become a factor at some point.
Yeah, that's always a tough question to answer for a manager, especially when your guy's still pitching well. You've got to kind of look for some signs. Is he starting to get hit more? Is he losing his command, even if he's still throwing strikes? Stuff like that.
Yeah, good points to keep an eye on if he continues on much longer. Now time is called, and this might be to buy a little time for that reliever to get loose. Here comes the Baltimore skipper out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And he's going to motion for the bullpen, as that'll be all for his starter this afternoon. So he'll head for the showers as he stands to win this one if the bullpen can find a way to protect his 3-run lead. Number 49 takes the mound as he's been called upon to pitch.
Number 49.
Here comes the first pitch. Looked like the sinker there, dipped a little below the knees. Starts to go around, but the home plate umpire says he held up ball 2.
No strike.
Eighth inning, 4-1 is our score. Two balls and a strike.
Got to believe the pitcher's going to trust his defense right here. Look for something down in his zone to induce a ground ball double play.
A bouncer up the middle. And that is through into center field, a base hit.
Now batting, designated hitter, Carlos Santana.
So it's first and second now. Nobody out. And that'll bring in one of the best on-base percentage players in the game, Carlos Santana. From the belt, kicks and deals. And he turns on this one and yanks it foul and back out of play. Comes set and the 0-1. Outside for a ball, 1-1. First and second here with nobody out. Down low, 2 balls and a strike.
Hey, lots of guys get too aggressive in a spot like this, but he's done a nice job of gaining some count leverage. Look for him to put the ball and play hard.
And he fouls this one off. The 2-2. Popped him up. Donaldson waits on it. Makes the play, 1 away.
The first baseman, number 19, Chris Davis.
Digging in, Chris Davis, who could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. From the stretch. Driven nicely into the gap. Stanton rounds the corner and is headed home. He's in at second safely as a run also comes in to score, making it a 2-run ball game.
Just a great at-bat there. That one-out double gets a run across, and now they've got runners at second and third and are one solid swing away from making this a real big inning.
Into the box now, Nelson Hahn, as the sinker to him finds the zone for strike one. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout. Here comes the 0-1, and this is popped up near second base. Wong has a play. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
Now batting, second base.
Great scoring opportunity miss right there. You talk about frustration. Popping it up with 2 runners in scoring position. He'd like to get that one back.
So striding in, Neil Walker, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Back up the middle and in for a base hit. Notch 1 in the score column as the runner from third crosses the plate.
Boy, talking about coming up with a big knock. After that pop-up, it looked like the inning was potentially over. Big 2-out base hit to drive in a run.
Yeah, you watch your teammate in front of you miss his pitch. He got a nice pitch to hit right there and pops it up. You could tell he was dejected as he went back to the dugout. All you're trying to do is be a great teammate. Sean Casey always used to say to me, "Hey, D-Row, mix in a good teammate one time." That's exactly what this guy did.
Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Big spot. 2 out, possible tying and go-ahead runs on base. Sent on the ground out to second. Wong is there. Throw on to first, and a good job of working out of that one with just limited damage as the inning is over. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and 2 left. Home half of the 8th straight ahead. Baltimore's out in front 4-3. So here's the cleanup hitter, Adam Jones. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest.
The center fielder, Adam Jones.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And that's inside for a ball. 1-0.
And even though he's had some success against this guy in the ball game, he still knows he's a very dangerous opponent. He won't want to fall behind him any further.
The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Now, oh my, this ball is crushed. Look at it go. And gone. An absolute bomb.
Yeah, everyone in the stadium, including the guy in the mound, knew it was just a matter of time until this guy cranked one out of here. Well, that's the first one of the year, and many more are sure to follow.
Now batting, number 35.
Here's the Pirates skipper up out of the dugout now on his way to the mound. And it appears a change is on its way, as that'll do it for Irvin Santana. He'll wind up working 7 innings, but this was not the kind of outing he was expecting, I'm sure. Number 31 is ready, and he'll take the ball from the manager.
Number 31.
To the plate now, number 35. As he swings and misses at a first pitch fastball, 0-1. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. Grounder down the line at third, but this will get foul for strike 2. This is hit the other way out toward left field. He dives. Did he catch that? He did. What a play there for the first out.
Now batting, third baseman, Donaldson.
At the plate, Josh Donaldson. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. First delivery to him on the way.
He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep the ball around the knees like that.
A 1-1 count now to Donaldson. Line toward the alley in left center. And that finds the outfield grass for a base hit.
Now batting, left fielder, Justin Acker.
Into the box, Dustin Acker, as he'll come up empty there as he misses the off-speed pitch for strike 1. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Grounded up the first baseline. To second for 1. On to Davis for a side retiring double play. Orioles get a run thanks to the long ball. Last chance coming up for the Pirates. It's now 5-3 Baltimore. Kicking off the top of the 9th, Jose Reyes, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up. Now time is called, and this might be to buy a little time for that reliever to get loose. Number 15 enters from the bullpen to do the pitching.
Now pitching for the Orioles, number 15.
Here comes the first pitch.
No, that's down.
The 1-0 home. And look at this, a bunt attempt to start the 9th. Donaldson is there, 1 quick out to start inning number 9.
The center fielder, Andrew McCutchen.
Now at the plate, Andrew McCutchen, struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0 for 4 ball game right here. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Lays off 1-0.
Tough spot in the game right here. You have a very close call that doesn't go your way. This is when you have to really regroup as a pitcher and go out there and try to make quality pitches.
A swing and a ground ball to third. And a base hit into left field, so they've got themselves a one-out base runner. So he waited till the 9th inning, but he comes through here to extend the hit streak. That was close.
Yeah, Matty B, you see that wry smile of him coming out of the box right there. He knew what was on the line. He'd be lying if he didn't.
But there's a lot of pressure on you because you're walking into that batter's box thinking, I have a nice streak going, and this is more than likely going to be my last AB. He comes through in the clutch.
So now to the plate, Giancarlo Stanton. A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield. And they'll have runners at the corners following the one-out single.
Hey, there's a bullet off the wall. The outfielder does a really good job of getting that one in quickly, but I think they had a play there at second base.
Yeah, I'm not sure what's going on there, Dan. I got to believe you're busting it out of the box thinking two until somebody tells you no. I know it would have been a close play, but I think you got to err on the aggressive side right there.
Stephen Durham will come on now and pinch run here.
Number 5, Stephen Durham.
Standing in now, number 23, as he'll take a called strike here on a borderline pitch at strike one. It's been a 2-for-4 effort for him so far in the ballgame. From the belt, the pitch. And here's a swing and a miss as he falls behind 0-2.
Big pitch coming up right here. He'd love for a ground ball or a strikeout.
Ready on 0-2. Swing and a miss, and they'll dodge a major bullet that time. 2 away.
That's a big strikeout there with the tying run over at first base. Now, with 2 outs, it becomes a lot more difficult to manufacture that guy home. Probably need a ball in the gap to give him a chance.
At the plate now, Carlos Santana, as he'll take a look at ball 1. Runners on first and third, 2 away. That's lifted the other way out to left. And a great diving effort there, but it'll just tip off his glove, and it's a base hit. On to third, but he's in safely as they also push across a score to make it a 1-run game.
Boy, talking about picking your teammate up after that strikeout, D-Row. Big, and I mean big, 2-out RBI single.
Yeah, way to come through for your team. When you take the donut off your bat right there, you're trying to pick up your teammate. He had the right game plan, didn't come outside it, stayed through the baseball, and was able to come through.
Stepping in now, Chris Davis. Oh, and look at this. High in the air and deep. And when this ball comes down, they'll have taken the lead. Home run. So it's a 3-run shot to straightaway right field as they take a 7-5 lead.
Man, not an easy thing to do, D-Row, to hit a bomb off these closes. These guys pitching the 8th and 9th inning nowadays, they're tough to center and get anything productive off of.
Oh, yeah, and certain home runs are just a little bit more sweeter than others. Taking a closer deep in a big spot, high velocity, nasty exploding breaking stuff, that's one he's not going to forget.
Nelson.
Into the box now, Nelson Hahn. This is line to left. Acker is there, and he puts it away to stop the bleeding. But 4 runs score in the inning, 3 coming right here on the 3-run home run. Last chance coming up for the Orioles. It's the Pirates 7 and the Orioles 5. Stephen Durham will stay in the game, taking over in right and batting number 9.
Stephen Durham.
Leading off the inning, J.J. Holmes, and they'll need him to get something going here.
The right fielder, J.J. Holmes.
Here's the first pitch to him. And he starts the number 8 hitter with a strike, 0-1. And he falls behind 0-2. Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His third punch out of the game.
Well, it's been a rough series for him at the plate so far. That's 4 strikeouts in the first 2 games, so this pitching staff clearly has him figured out.
Edward Paradis comes on here looking to get the final 2 outs and earn the save.
Number 66, Edward Paradis.
Here's Colton Wong now, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. And he will make the play. 2 away now.
Now batting, number 3.
Striding in, number 3. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the 9th. First delivery to him on the way.
Nope. That's inside.
Here it comes, 1-0. Swing and a miss as he ramps up on the fastball, 1-1. Two-run game, last of the 9th with 2 away. Swing and a miss, and they're up against it now as they're down to their final strike of the afternoon. Baltimore down to their final strike. Lofted in the air out toward right center. McCutchen is under it. Makes the catch, and that's the ball game.
You can just see that the confidence is radiating off of them out there right now. That's 6 wins in a row, and this looks like a train that's not about to slow down anytime soon.
7-5 how today's comes to an end. The Pirates came through when it mattered in the 9th on the way to the win. Number 31 claims the win out of the pen, his first. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
Here now is our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious Pirates, 7 runs on 13 hits. No errors. They left 9 runners on base. For the Orioles, 5 runs, 10 hits, 1 error. They left 6 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 23 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home safely.